Hi everybody, welcome to Monday Musings again. This is Sunday afternoon, and after such an intense By the Sea album the last couple of weeks, I decided I just wanted to play. So I have a couple of things that I got new at a painting convention called Hoot. It's from the Heart of Ohio Toll chapter of Society of Decorative Painters, and they have a large trade show, so I got a few things. So I decided to play around in my art journal. So this is the page that I came up with, and wanted to show you what I used. A little bit of everything and everybody, actually. These are stencils. This is a stencil by Stencil Girl, and I used it here this way. And what I did was I used this liquid glass. It's by DecoArt, and it's part of their new media line, and it's a little bit like their texture glass, but it's more of a liquid form. So what I did, I can kind of show you that it's just like that. So what I did is I took a little bit on my finger, and I just rubbed it on the holes of the stencil, and then I allowed it to dry for about 10-15 minutes. So then it's got a kind of a raised texture. And what I did after that then was I took mustard seed, peacock feathers, and peeled paint, distress inks, and using my applicator I applied them all around the hand, and then I wiped off the hand so that the white would still show through. And then I took a water bottle and spritzed on it and made some water drops and blotches and stuff. And then I took my peacock feathers stamp or ink applicator and went back over those, because I like that color best out of all of these, so I'm been kind of trying to make it kind of the star of the show. So I did that. So then I decided to do use some spray inks, and I used Squeezed Orange by Dylusions, and I used Black Marble by Dylusions, and then I used this also. This is again the DecoArt media, and this is a shimmer mister in turquoise, and that's the turquoise drops that you see, and it does have a little bit of a shine to it. So then I went to stamping, and these two images are from the Dina Wakley All the Gals stamp set, and what I use to stamp them with is black gesso. And one little interesting side note, if I can find it, is when you get the texture fades, they have this little kind of hard foam thing at the bottom of them, and I've never thrown those out because I just don't want to. I think there's something I can use. So what I did is I used the edge of it to pounce on my black gesso, and then I cut off that end, so I don't even have to wash it. I'll just, use it until it's too small to use anymore. So I pounced the gesso onto my stamps, and then I stamped them. So I used those two images. I used this arrow from Tim Holtz, let's see, the Here and There stamp set. So let me put that back on there now that I'm finished with it. So this stamp set, I found that I've used this quite a bit. And then the one comes from the Numeric, and I used the number 1 to show that in this journal page it's all about me. Whoa, did not realize that my camera had fallen. Okay. Okay, I had a bit of a problem there with my camera. So anyway, the number 1 that I used was from the Numeric stamp set by Tim Holtz, and I used that number 1 on there to accentuate that this layout is about me. And then I used the arrow from Here and There, and then I used the Dina Wakley All the Gals stamps. Then my two sentiments that were change for no one, and hold on, and believe in who you are. And then this one is, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. Okay. And then the last little one I used, I got out the little bird from the birds on a wire from one of my visual artistry sets, and kind of stamped that in a couple of places. So, and then I inked around the edge with the black soot Distress ink. So that's how I did that journal page, and then I wrote in India ink with the Pitt pen for me to learn. So that's my little journal page for today. It's kind of splotchy, but it's fun. It's got a little dimension, it's got some messages, and a lot of different mixed media on it. And then I took, did a page. I'm not sure yet what I want to do with this page. And so I used another Stencil Girl image and put it here, and then I sprayed the turquoise shimmer mist, and I really am very pleased with the shimmer that's on it, and the way this sprays. And then, because I had all of that ink on that stencil, then I took it and turned it over and stamped it again in the reverse. So I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with these two pages, but when I decide and when I finish them, then I'll let you know. But I wanted to show you that I got a couple of different new toys to play with. You know, thanks for hanging out with me as we play and learn and express ourselves, and I hope you all have a good week. Bye.